What is up, Finesse family? I hope everybody is having a great day. So happy to be here with you guys, to see you guys again. I hope everything is going well with you guys. And so you guys see the topic. You guys have been asking me to go over and discuss this. So we're going to go over it. This issue going on with Just Pearly Things and the Sarah Garvey. And the biggest part I want to stick to and talk about is the copyright strikes, right? So you guys seen on the thumbnail, I want to definitely go into the copyright strikes, what that is, the reasons to do it. We're going to have court here. I'm going to give you the view from one perspective, the view from his perspective, the view from her perspective. And then what I want you guys to do is make an educated decision and choice from all the information that you're getting. Make sure you guys put that in the comment section. Who do you agree with? Are you guys for getting copyright striked for information? If somebody gets on your nerves, you don't like them, they're saying things against you, or do you think it should be free speech? You should be able to say what you want and be able to critique people. We're going to get into that, right? So where do you draw the line? Just Pearly Things, sitting copyright strikes to Sarah Garvey. All right, 22. So if you don't know who he is, he actually worked with Just Pearly Things on her show. So let me bring him up so you guys can see what he looks like, who he is. All right, here we go. All right. All right, so if you guys don't know what's been happening and what's going on. First off, yeah, you guys are in here. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. You're in here. Make sure you are sharing, because sharing is caring. All right, so once again, guys, and answer the poll question too. The poll question I was asking you guys, do you think it's okay to shoot copyright claims? So as I always do, guys, use my background in psychology and criminal justice and education to break down these things. And today we're going to go to court. All right. Shout out to all you guys that are channel members and supporters, and all you guys that like, share the information, and you guys have been rocking with me from the beginning. We're growing, and I just want to make sure that I appreciate you guys, acknowledge you as I always do at the very beginning. All right. So who you guys see in this picture here? All right. His name is Sarah Garvey, and he has been going and talking. Well, basically, let me show you guys. Let me get the other picture. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me bring this up so you guys can see what really happened. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to let him talk, so you guys can see what he's actually talking about. And then I'm going to show you exactly what he has on his page, because he talks about the copyright strike. All right. So if you're just coming in, make sure that you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you're sharing. Sharing is caring. We're going to have an open discussion about both sides of this. All right. So the focus is we're talking about strikes. So you have the right to just strike somebody because you don't like their thought process. You don't like what they're saying about you. And I'm going to bring up some things that were happening in the past with copyright strikes, and we're going to break this down. All right. So I want you guys to hear what he's saying. All right. So basically in this clip right now, this is on his channel. He has, I think, about 6 or 7 videos that are flagged already, so you can't see the videos. And these are videos that the content creator Just Pearly Things has him in, or he's in with her. All right. So basic copyright information, if you guys don't know. When you're doing a copyright claim, it's basically saying that the person has took your intellectual property. So like, if you guys don't know, as far as Mrs. B Finesse and Millennial Finesse Mindset, which is my website, all my information, that's trademark, right? So if you use my information and you do something out of what I feel is contingent to my name and my brand, then you can get sued, right? So that is what copyright infringement is there for, copyright strikes, all that. So it's there for a purpose. It's not there to be used and misused, right? So once again, if you're coming in, you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, right? We're growing. We're growing really fast because we're doing good content here. We're being very thorough with our information, and we are coming with the unbiased element to hear all sides and learn and grow together, because that's how you grow, listening and critiquing to all sides and not just being biased, right? So once again, If you're new, my name is Mrs. B Finesse of millennialfinessemindset.com. And we're talking about the Just Pearly Things Sarah Garvey copy strike issue. And I know I didn't really see a lot of people talking about this. So you guys are asking me to talk about it. You want me to talk about what was exposed or talked about. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my concept of how we focus on accountability here, and we're going to get straight into this. All right. So let's go to court on this. All right. So people are drawing sides, but they should be able to critique someone. And sometimes you can grow from the critique. So I know a lot of times people just don't want to hear what other people have to say, but it's okay to get critique, guys, because a lot of times you can grow from being critiqued. All right. So let me play this so you guys can hear actually what he said, and then we'll get into the breakdown of both sides. Why this shouldn't have been done. Is it okay if it should have been done? And then what was the motive of it? What was the motive now to say something, all right, against her? So you guys put in the chat. Let me know what you feel and think. Make sure you're commenting after the video. Make sure you're sharing this, guys, especially when you're new to YouTube and you're growing on YouTube. A lot of the big dogs are pushed out, but the little channels that got the good content, you guys got to help us push this stuff out. So share it on your Facebook pages, share it on Twitter, share it on all your websites. Once again, because I'm new to the whole social media platform, but I love analyzing and finding accountability and breaking things down. So this guy right here, his name is Sarah Garvey. He has worked on Pearl's team. He said from his allegedly from the beginning, and I'm going to play you what he's basically saying. So this clip he did is called "The Truth About Pearl." If you want to watch the whole clip, go ahead and watch it on his channel. And he's basically talking about how he feels that a contract that she offered him was something that wasn't viable. It wasn't something that anybody should take. And so I guess from his position, he wanted to expose her and let people know about the contract she offered. All right. So let me let you guys hear what he said. Here is a Sarah Garvey on the Just Pearly Things issue. Okay, here we go. Guys, let me know in the chat. Put a 1 in there if you can hear him and hear the video, because I don't want to play it if you guys can't hear it. I got to make sure you guys can hear it. Put a 1 and let me know in the chat. Yes, you can hear it. Or so once again, if you're just coming in, hello to you. My name is Mrs. B Finesse of millennialfinessemindset.com. We are breaking down this Just Pearly Things, Sarah Garvey copyright strike thing. Once again, this is really important when you are a content creator. Besides being a business owner, when you're a content creator too, guys, and you come and do content, especially if it's content that is your original content and things that you have used and transformed, it's super important that you have the opportunity to give your side and justify your side. I know a lot of people will come on here and they'll just talk, and you guys know you've been from the beginning. We talk about the integrity aspect of things, how people will clout chase or they just get on here and say things. And so when you come to YouTube, a lot of times, especially if you don't have kind of the discernment about the content creator you're listening to, always take it with a grain of salt, because a lot of times it's just a shock value. It's just entertainment. Most people are really coming on here to educate you. They're coming as a character per se. So they're trying to kind of bring you in and to grow off of you instead of give you something, educate you, get you to think, get you to be accountable, and not ask for anything. And if you do want to support, you do, right? So just if you don't know anything about YouTube, if you're new to YouTube like me, like even I can say in my year journey with it, guys, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. I know even with me, there's a lot of people that, because they know I'm very unneutral, unbiased. The only thing I side on is the side of the truth, and my husband. And so I'm not really one to jump in with fads or jump on sides, because that's just not my stitch. You might not like somebody, doesn't mean I don't like them. And what I'm not going to do is just not like somebody because you don't. I'm a free thinker, and I, have my own conscious thoughts. But a lot of times I think we don't really hear both sides. We're so stuck on what we want or what our group wants, or we don't make conscious decisions. And you guys know that's what we do here. I always try to get you guys to elevate and be accountable. And you guys, original people that know the Finesse family, Finesse is an acronym. It stands for faithfully innovate, inspire, to be naturally effective, and to seek success every day. And I try to do that to encourage you guys with the learning through health, wealth, and mindset, and then using different topics and things that are trending to get you guys into the topics and to mirror it to all of the people. So once if you're coming in, this is an issue. This guy's name is Sarah Garvey. He worked with Pearl. The truth about Pearl, as you guys know, you guys been contacting me. It's so much stuff that's been going on, I guess, the last week with this content creator, JustPearlyThings. And the biggest thing that happened recently is people that sent me clips and stuff were showing me how she was saying that she didn't like how people were turning against her on her team, and there would be quote unquote shots fired. And I guess she wasn't playing with them, because this guy here, he posted on his community tab that he had 6 copyright strikes. Right, so that was the thumbnail. So let me let you guys hear what he's saying. We'll discuss it. I'll bring both sides of everything, and then I want you guys to basically give your perception and opinion about it. Is it right? Is it wrong? Does he even have a foot to stand on? Is he just mad and jealous? She have an issue with something? Is she wrong for what she did? Also, if you didn't know, the big thing that's going on with what she said, guys, what she said, things about racism and slavery that were very just ignorant guys. All you got to do is read. I know a lot of you, you growing off of what you learned in college, you going off of what you learned in high school, middle school. And if you guys know a lot of things, you're going to have to get in there and look for it. I mean, even me having all the degrees that I have, I literally had to learn about American Black history through just me reading and going back to the Library of Congress and researching books and different publications and reading through old, even going to like the library, guys, looking at the old documents of things. So you really have to kind of dig into that, and you can't blind yourself from the truth. But once again, this stream we're staying on topic here. We are talking about, is it right to copyright strike people? So here we go. His name's Sarah Garvey. You guys remember, comment after the stream, share this, get your perspective in. Let me hear what you guys have to say. And here we go. Okay, so guys, when you hear that part, a lot of people were saying, why did you bring the other 2 content creators into this? They have nothing to do. So if you're wondering who he's talking about, he says Auntie Jenny and King Richard. I don't know, I might be saying his name wrong, sorry. He says Auntie Jenny and a King Richard. So if you don't know who they are actually content creators on JustPearlyThings channel, right? So let's kind of this spot here, all right? We already know, guys, people are going to draw sides and conclusions about things. People are going to critique you, right? So and sometimes the critique is to grow. But what I really don't focus on and what I don't like is I don't like the beef part of things. I don't have beefs with people here on YouTube. YouTube is something that I do as far as me getting my word out, getting my goals and ideas out to help inspire and grow people. But beyond that, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I have all kinds of things going on in regular life. So what I don't do is I don't get into beefs. I'm not part of beefs. A lot of content creators know, because they've talked to me through consultations or through, conversations, not on YouTube. And I see all the stuff going on. So I definitely know a lot of issues with different people that will come here in their culture, but I know they don't talk to each other outside of my channel and they have beefs. So I am very thankful for that. And I think the biggest thing that keeps me away from the beef part of it, guys, is that I'm not one to have people just tickle my ear. I'm not one to, if you say something, I'm just like, okay, I believe you. I'm one that I will listen to everybody's perspective and side on it. It doesn't mean that I'm agree, but I think that's the biggest issue. People think you have to agree with the people you listen to. You really don't, but you can still give them honor and respect to listen. You never have to just agree, but you should give people the benefit of the doubt to listen. All right. So once again, why is this serious? Why is this topic serious? You got to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you've transformed the information, right? And only content creators would get this. So if you're a content creator in the chat, put a 1. Because if you're a content creator, you know how serious a copyright strike is. It's very serious. And it's something that can tear down a whole person's channel, especially people that are on here and this is their livelihood and this is something that they do for their family. And even if you're not doing it full time, there's a good amount of monetary value that comes in from having a YouTube channel. I definitely know that, right? So it is very serious. Another reason we are talking about this, guys, remember what happened with the Fresh and Fit thing. I'm going to show you guys different clips if you don't remember or know about that. Once again, guys, make sure you're sharing this. Please don't just sit here and get all this soak up this content, guys, and you're not sharing it. If you have social medias, you have Facebook, you have other websites, anything, share the information because you guys are always here. And you got good information. You get it from me. So share it. Give your part. All right. Let's think about what happened with the Fresh and Fit thing, the Ab and Preach thing, all that with TLA going back and forth. So you guys know this was a thing about a year ago, and Kevin Samuels talked about that too. So we're going to talk about that, right? And another thing that's super important, guys, just don't ever chase the viewers and chase the subscribers, all right? Because people are really, they really make a connection with you. But a lot of time people will use different content creators just to move forward, to boost their platform, to move themselves forward, to get ahead. Some of it's so common, right? So if when you're doing this, you're not focused on the views and the shock jock of it, then you can stay focused and motivated in it. But the reality of it, if you're a content creator, guys, it's a lot that's going on. So you really have to separate yourself from it. It's a lot that's going on, right? All right. So once again, let me play you guys what he's saying. He's basically talking about the contract. All right. So people are saying with this, is he only doing this because the contract? Let me let you guys hear it. Here we go. Okay, so okay, guys, did you guys hear that last part? Huh? Hold on a second. Okay, let me go back. I don't know why that didn't come up. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can hear. Let me replay it, guys. Here we go. Can you guys hear it? Put a 1 in the chat for me. Okay, guys. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, let me see what is going on. Because can you guys hear it or not? Put it in the chat if you heard it, because I can hear it through my speaker. Let me know if you guys heard it. Let me refresh it. Let me refresh this. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me show you guys first. If you're just getting in, hello. I got day ones in here, guys. I appreciate you guys being here, as you always are, supporting me in the channel. All right, so if you're just getting here, this is what we're talking about. We have in court here, right? You guys know how I am. I am always showing both sides to everything, both arguments, both views, and I let you guys make your own educated choices. I am not that one that is going to try to force you to agree with me. I don't need you to agree with me. I need you to be a free thinker and have understanding and make the most educated choice, right? And not be have your opinion swirl on you, right? So here it is, guys. If you don't know, this guy's name is Sarah Garvey, and the big thing that's been going on, you guys been sending me stuff. I've been super busy, but I got a chance to look over a couple of the videos. And what was going on lately, if you don't know, was a content creator, Just Pearly Things. She had a person on her channel that was, I guess they said he's alt-right, whatever. But anyways, that caused a story last week. So everybody was saying that she shouldn't be doing certain things. She shouldn't be talking about certain issues. But that is not what's important. What's important is this right here. All right. This guy says, and if you don't know, he actually worked on her channel with her, right? He worked with Just Pearly Things. So he says right here, Pearl just copyright struck my channel. Your true colors are showing. So if you don't know and you're not a content creator, what is copyright striking? What is it? All right. So copyright striking is basically when they take your channel, and they give you so much time. So if you look right here, let me show you guys. Hold on. Okay. So right here, look, it says it will be terminated April the 7th. So they give you approximately like 7 days, 7 days on your channel. Okay. So let's look closely at this right here. Let me bring this up so you guys can actually see. Okay. So right here it says it will be terminated April the 7th, 2020. That's in a week. And then who is it? Who is the copyright strike from? Right here. Just Pearly Things. And this is a person that he used to work with, right? He worked on the lady's channel. I'm pretty sure most of you, especially if you've been on YouTube or the Manosphere or Red Pill and all those different topics, or even if you don't like them, you do or don't like them. I know most of you have probably heard of this lady or seen her if you watch any YouTube, because it suggested a lot. A lot of people, her channel has grown for, I think she started with 20,000 and went to 1 million in less than a year, right? So her channel has grown super fast. All right, so he got copyright strike. So what is that? What is a copyright strike? What is it, right? So right here, it says YouTube sued a man called Christopher Brady in 2019 for what it thought, what was brought to the company's attention. He had submitted multiple false copyright claims against Minecraft gaming YouTuber Kenzo and Obi. All right, so this is something that's super common. People are doing this all the time. It says, that was great to see. They said, we need more of this action to ensure a deterrent against false strikes. So this person sued YouTube, all right, for the copyright strike. Let's go back to, okay, sorry, copy. So basically what happens, guys, is if they copyright strike you, first off, your videos are going to get taken straight down. So you can't even get to them, see them anymore. They're gone. Those videos are totally gone. But the second thing is, if a person copyright strike you, that's like a tongue twister. If they do that, guys, you're not going to be able to get access to your channel if they close it. It's just going to be deleted. All right. Okay, so let's get into it. You guys are in here commenting. Let me see what you guys are saying. Somebody says, I'm not surprised Pearl's trying to carry her way out of it. However, the Manosphere should have been wiser. I've been in the Manosphere since I was 16. Now I'm 26. Okay. Z McKnight is saying, listen, this is the issue that has been at hand. Okay. Z Knight says, the fact there's grown men trying to defend her, yet these same men claim guys are Simpson hypocrites. They would send for a basic Becky, but won't defend a black woman is disgusting. And this is a guy that's been in the Manosphere, huh? Okay. All right. Let's see. We got M Mills in the building. Hey, hopefully you're having a good day. We got Lash. She's saying so true. Hopefully you're having a good day, Lash. She Stole My Thunder says, long time no see. Won't be able to watch right now, but I wanted to at least come in. Thank you. Charles said, is that what she is? Is she that? Listen, Charles, I'm focusing on the copyright strike part of it because I really want us to see this very impartially. I want us to see this for what it is, especially I know a lot of people aren't really content creators, so they don't know how really bad a strike is, number one. Number two, we're trying to find out, we're holding court here. Is this justifiable? Because I'm going to give you guys aspects of both sides of it. I'm not just going to say I'm on one person's side or another. I'm going to give you guys all the information from both different viewpoints, if it's right or wrong, or if it's reasonable or not, and then I'm going to let you guys choose from it, right? So this is what we're going to do, all right? Let's see. Hey, Peter Investor M. Hopefully you're having a great day today. I really appreciate you. He says salute to you and your chat. It's so weird. I can't even see anything on StreamYard. Oh well. All right. We got Dr. Clifton Francis here. He said, "Hey, Miss Finesse." All right, guys. So let's get back into this. All right. And so here are the videos that he got copyright stricken. Looks like he has, there's 6 of them, 6 videos. All right. All right. So let me get you guys back into what he was saying. Hopefully you can hear it. All right. Let me see. See if you guys can hear it. Here we go. Okay. Can we hear it, guys? Put a 1. Let me know if you can hear it. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me close it and open it back again, because for some reason you can't hear it. Okay. Bring it back up. Give me 1 second, guys. Once again, if you guys are just coming in, okay. Thank you, Kimmo. I got to put it back up. I don't know why the audio is not coming up. So let's go into this window and let's make sure we click the audio button. Present. Hopefully you guys have a great day. If you're coming in here, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you're sharing, because sharing is caring. Okay. Present. Share audio. Okay, yep. It's saying share. Okay. Let's see if you guys can hear it. Here we go. Can we hear it? Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me see, guys. Okay. Can we hear it, guys? Okay. I'm not sure why it's doing that, guys. So, all right, I'll just tell you exactly what he's saying. All right. I'm gonna try one more time, and then I'll just talk you guys through what's going on. Okay. Okay. So basically, guys, what he's saying is, here, I'll go back and tell you guys what he's talking about here. Okay. That's his discrepancy. Let me get it up. Okay. So his discrepancy was basically, he's saying that in the contract, she was supposed to pay him a certain amount of money, right? So basically, guys, he was supposed to pay her a certain amount. She was supposed to pay him a certain amount of money in the contract, right? And the contract says that make this bigger so you guys can see it. She was supposed to pay him a certain amount of money, guys, in the contract. Well, she told him how much she was going to pay him. He didn't like what she was going to pay him. And so he was basically frustrated with her because she didn't want to pay him what he felt like he was worth. So basically he said he was working, I believe, 7 or 8 hours. And then in that 7 or 8 hours, he was out of a 70-30 split. She was going to get 70%. He was going to get 30%. And he was basically saying, if I'm only getting 30%, how is that fair, right? All right, so let me go back into, I'm not sure why it's not coming up, guys. Okay, here we go. Now, hopefully I can get this to come up. Let me let this play for you guys also. All right, so here we go. All right, so here, guys. So basically, I'm kind of gonna let you guys know with this happened back with Fresh and Fit. And what happened is they got mad at some videos that were made, and they copyright struck a whole bunch of big YouTubers like Abba and Preach. I believe Lit Attorney. There was a lot of YouTubers that got multiple strikes, right? Multiple copyright strikes. And you guys know there's a lot of people that use Kevin Samuels content. So basically he was talking about it here. So hopefully I can get it to come up. Guys, let me know if you hear it in the chat. Let me play it. Okay. Okay, did we hear it at all? Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm not sure why it's not playing like it's supposed to. So anyways, basically in this video, Kevin Samuels is talking to the lead attorney, and he's basically saying how people are taking his content all the time. And he says that people are, clipping it. So he says he put in his information that you can, if you ask him to use the content, then he'll most likely let you use it. But the courtesy is, will you just ask him? And I think that's the biggest thing when we're talking about, are things transformative? And do you have the right to take somebody's things down if you agree or don't agree with it, right? So let me see if I can get the audio to come up again, guys. Let's try this one more time. See if we can get the audio to come up. Let me know if you hear it in the chat. Put one. Okay, so basically in this clip, guys, Kevin Samuel, he's talking to lead attorney, and he's basically talking about doing copyright striking, how he's not for that, how he's basically for free speech, being able to talk and say what you have in a transformative manner, and not just kind of copying somebody's stuff. You saying it, critiquing it, and transforming what is said, right? So basically in this video, this clip, he talks about that. Kevin Samuels also talks about how he is not looking to just copyright strike people at all. And that's never what his business is. It's more so people should have the courtesy to let other people know if they're going to do or say anything, but it should be transformative, right? So let's look at this. Let's go to court. We're going to figure this out. Do you got to fake it to make it, or are people going to have integrity, right? Let's go to court about this. All right, so let's look at this. when we're thinking about this, Sarah Garvey, and what was your motive? Why did you do what you did, right? That's what a lot of people are saying. What was the motive to what? Hold on, escape. Okay. What was the motive to what you did? Let's get him back up. And honestly, guys, he's win. I think he had about 90,000 subscribers yesterday. He jumped up to 100,000 with people talking about this overnight, I guess last night. All right. So let's get, okay. So let's think about the motive. What is the motive? All right. So a lot of people are saying, and let me know if you agree or disagree with this. All right. What was his motive for this happening? So if it happened so long ago. So basically, in this video, he talks about how he talked with her. He asked her about contracts with other content creators that she uses, and apparently, which I wouldn't have did this. I wouldn't have talked about my other workers or people that work for me. I wouldn't tell somebody else how much I give them or whatever. But he was saying that she mentioned to him that the other two people that work with her, their contract is a lot less than what she gives him. And so he basically was saying the stuff that she's saying, the stuff she's doing, he's known about this for months. So one would think, okay, if you've known about this for months, then why didn't you say anything? Another point, is it because that you felt left out in the midst of it? Now, you guys have to think about when you're doing things, especially when you're working with contracts and when you're moving up and when you're trying to learn things. A lot of times people will glean under people will take internships. You will do things for a lower amount or less because you know in the end what it's going to bring you, right? But if you already know this is something you don't want and you know this is something you didn't want, people are saying, well, why didn't you leave? Okay, guys, remember, we're going to pick at both sides of this. So why didn't you just leave if you didn't like the contract that she gave you, right? If it's all her products, if it's her cost and she's a content creator, why should it be a problem if she's giving you that deal? She's using all her stuff, right? So is your issue the content or the pay? What is it? Is it her content is bad because you stayed with her if you didn't like her content, or is it the pay? And then why didn't anybody else say anything? So those are things that people, if you're looking at it, people are saying, well, why didn't he do that? Now let's go against him, or we're agreeing. Those are the things that are against. People were saying, well, why are you saying something now? What is the problem now? So let's go for the strikes. Why is she doing this? So we're in agreement with him on this side, right? This is what some people are saying. The copyright strike. Like I explained to you guys, a copyright strike is very, very serious. It's not something that you play around with. You can lose a whole channel, all your content, especially if you didn't back it up, right? Another thing, like I talk about, guys, we're talking about the integrity of it. Did you copyright strike him because he used your content without asking and he did transform it? Or did you copyright strike him because you felt mad and you said shots fired, so you're going to take him down? And you have a bigger channel, so you can get in contact with more people and strike him and get his channel down. And also too, people are saying, well, she already said it. She already said people are going to get some smoke. I think that was on Lead Attorney's Instagram. Somebody sent me a clip of it. But I guess it is what it is. All right. So what are you guys thinking about that? I'm giving you both sides of it. I'm giving you the side of, is Sarah Garvey, is he just mad? Okay, if he's known all this information, why are you just now saying something? All right, we're on the court, we're on the prosecutor's side. Why are you just now saying something? If you just didn't like the contract, just leave. Why did you want to bring it out now? Is it because you felt like there was drama going on with her now? The prosecution is saying, if it wasn't enough, why did you stay? You shouldn't have stayed if you didn't like it. Now the defense is saying this is a copyright strike. This is very serious. Like I told you guys, I showed you guys the information here. All right. Copyright strikes are super serious. Sometimes it has to get to the point where you have to sue YouTube. And that's what this content creator did. They sued YouTube and they won, right? And they said there were two immediate fixes that he could see. One is to assume the innocence of the channels who were over a certain threshold of average with the dislikes and likes in a good standing. And the second thing was to require users to prove that they are actual humans before they're able to submit the strikes. These are the things they said they should do before copyright strikes come. It says this can be done anonymously And it says, my contact at Google. So this guy had to actually find a higher level person to get this fixed for him. Otherwise, if you're, a smaller content creator, you don't know people, you're not in the AdSense program. And if you're in it, those of us that are, you can contact somebody at YouTube if you have issues. He says, my contact at Google says this is where their hands were tied. He said, but someone threw a report through a window and taped it to the brick. And it says, this is ultimately due to the bad law, but Google and YouTube could definitely improve their vetting process. This anonymous YouTuber said that they just want everything to be more open because the rules and objectives are always changing without becoming communicated. And it's especially important for creators who don't have a higher up contact in the company that they can lean on somebody, right? People are talking about, is this something that was used against him to bring him down? Because he feels like that is. He feels like this was something done against him. It's the defendant. And basically he said he already knew. She said she had smoke for him. And so he knew something was coming, something was going to happen, right? So what do you guys say? Are you with the defense? Are you with the prosecution on this? As far as his channel, he still has that copyright strike, guys, here. And he has till April the 7th. I know there were a lot of content creators and once again, I believe he gained about 10,000 followers overnight from this issue. But what do you guys have to say about this? I want you to let me know in the comments. After the comments, we went to court here. We had the prosecution, we had the defendant. We talked about both sides. I want you guys to know. I want you guys to let me know now that you have a more educated view on what was going on and who the characters were in all this. Do you think this guy had did enough to actually get his channel striked? Should his channel be copyright striked and should it be taken away because he was saying and doing these things and he turned against JustPearlyThings? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Shout out to you guys that are here, all the supporters, all the channel members. Thank you guys for your support. And once again, I will be back. Let me know, guys, also too, if there's different topics and things you want me to break down so we can go to court about this stuff and talk about both sides, the prosecution and the defense. All right, guys. So once again, comment after the video. You guys have a great day. Who is to blame for the copyright claim, guys? Who was to blame for this? Let me know. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. And you guys have a great day. Adios.